Could you tell us where was this film conceived? At what point did you come in? At what point did James Cameron say this to you?
David Ellison had seen a cut of Deadpool before it was finished, okay. Because we were talking about another project. And during that conversation, he found out that I was a Terminator fan, like he was, and he's a hardcore Terminator fan. And so he said, "Hey, I really want to take another shot at doing this. Would you be interested?" And I said, "Yeah, I would." After I was going to do another Deadpool 2, and he said after that, yeah. And then at that time, Jim wasn't necessarily coming back. It was still very amorphous, but I came on, and then I said it's very important. I think that Jim comes back, which David also wanted. Because that, I think, is what's going to give the fans some kind of confidence that the film would be good.
Right.
And then, of course, Linda.
Right. Of course, Linda, talking about her, what are they together like on a set? There's so much excitement about them coming together.
Arnold and Linda?
Yeah.
Arnold's always goofing around and joking. And Linda is very focused, so they're not like joshing each other. I mean, they do a little bit when they had some funny scenes together. But Linda is like hyper focused, great attitude, very pleasant. But when she comes to set, she's ready. There was no better prepared actor on set than Linda. But we all had a great time. It was a really great atmosphere.
Sure. And what should we expect from you next?
I don't know. I got a few ideas, but I can't talk about it yet. All I can say is that I was so lucky with Deadpool, and as a nerd, I used my 15 minutes of fame to gather up a few other things that I think are very, very interesting from a fan. What would you imagine if somebody said, "Here's $1 million, go into the candy store and buy whatever you want"? That's kind of the way I felt. Nobody gave me $1 million, but I'm just saying that metaphorically speaking, where people actually, I spent 20 years of trying to get people interested in projects that I liked, and they don't really listen. After Deadpool, they listened, at least a little bit.
Yeah. Great, you spent your time and money well, so thank you for entertaining us.
Thank you.